April 2026, the headlines exploded in seconds. Wang Yibo once again stands untouchable at number 1. But what truly stunned the industry wasn't his dominance. It was the quiet, unexpected reaction from Xiaojan. Not rivalry, not silence, but something far more emotional and impossible to ignore. The Chinese entertainment industry moves fast. Faces rise, trends shift, popularity fades overnight. And yet, there are names that refuse to disappear. Wang Yibo is no longer just a celebrity. He is a phenomenon, carefully built through years of discipline, precision, and quiet resilience. By April 2026, the numbers don't just speak, they echo. Endorsement deals stacked across industries, luxury fashion houses, global tech brands, premium lifestyle labels. Each one choosing him. Not once, not twice, but again and again and again. It's not luck. It's not timing. It's trust. Brands don't invest millions in uncertainty. They invest in consistency. And Wang Yibo has become the definition of that word. But behind the polished campaigns, behind the flawless visuals, there is something deeper that fans feel but cannot always explain. A calm intensity, a quiet magnetism, the kind that doesn't beg for attention, yet commands it completely. And just when the world thought they understood his impact, April 2026 proved they were still underestimating him. Because this wasn't just another ranking. This was confirmation. Wang Yibo is still the king. But every king exists within a story. And in this story, there has always been another name. Waiting, watching, never truly separate. Xiaojan. For years, fans have followed their journeys like parallel lines. Different paths, different styles, yet always somehow connected. Xiaojan is not a shadow. He is not second place. He is a force of his own, a performer whose emotional depth has captured millions across the world. A presence that feels warm, human, deeply relatable. Where Wang Yibo is composed and distant, Xiaojan feels like sunlight. And maybe that's why comparisons never truly fade. The industry loves narratives, rivalries, rankings, battles for the top. So when April 2026 crowned Wang Yibo once again, everyone expected tension. Speculation began instantly. Would this widen the gap? Would this spark silent competition? Fans held their breath, waiting. Because in a world driven by numbers, being number 1 always comes with a cost. But what happened next? No one predicted. There was no dramatic statement, no strategic response. Instead, there was something far more powerful. A quiet acknowledgement, a subtle, almost invisible moment that spoke louder than any headline ever could. Pride, not loud, not performative, but real. That was the emotion fans began to notice in Xiaojan's response. Not through grand gestures, but through presence, through tone, through silence, through the absence of rivalry. And suddenly, everything shifted. Because in an industry where competition is expected, respect becomes revolutionary. Fans who had once argued, compared, defended, now found themselves pausing. Was this mutual understanding? Two of the biggest stars in China, standing at the peak, not as enemies, but as individuals who understand exactly what it took to get there. The sacrifices, the pressure, the loneliness behind the spotlight. And maybe, just maybe, that's why Xiaojan's reaction felt different. Because it wasn't about losing. It wasn't about winning. It was about recognizing that Wang Yibo's achievement was earned. Every endorsement, every campaign, every contract signed was built on years of relentless work. And in that moment, fans didn't just see two celebrities. They saw two stories, intertwined in a way that numbers could never measure. But let's not forget, dominance at this level doesn't happen without pressure. Being number 1 means expectations never stop. Every move is watched. Every decision is analyzed. For Wang Yibo, this position is not just a title. It's a responsibility to maintain, to evolve, to stay ahead in a world that constantly demands more. And yet, he does it quietly. No excessive noise. No need for validation. just results. That's what makes this moment in April 2026 feel so significant. Because it's not about a sudden rise. It's about staying power. And at the same time, Xiaojan remains right there. Not fading, not disappearing, but building in his own rhythm. Different strategies, different energies, yet both undeniably powerful. And maybe that's the real story here. Not who is ahead, not who is behind, but how rare it is to witness two stars shine this brightly at the same time, without destroying each other, without turning success into conflict. In a way, this isn't a rivalry, it's a balance. April 2026 will be remembered, not just for numbers, but for emotion, for redefining what success looks like. In an industry obsessed with competition, Wang Yibo stands tall as the undisputed king of endorsements, a title earned, not given. And Xiaojan reminds the world that grace can exist even at the highest level. Two names, two legacies, still unfolding. So now the question lingers. Will Wang Yibo continue his reign, unchallenged through 2026? Or is Xiaojan quietly preparing for a moment that no one sees coming? And more importantly, what does this connection between them truly mean in a world that keeps trying to separate them? Because sometimes the most powerful stories are not about who wins, but about what remains when the noise finally fades.